And what's going on, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. The Artist Rose, first one in the room, and Travis Weeks, welcome. Good to see you, Natasha, and Michelle in Oregon. Good to see you, Griff in Vancouver, Canada, and Autumn Alluring right here in Brooklyn, welcome. Good to see you, Fawn Marie, aloha, and Sally Skipico, welcome. Good to see you, Maria Wall, and Rosalind Brown, welcome. Good to see you, DeBailey out there in London, and Neville up there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, welcome. Good to see you there, Alan Keenan, welcome. Activity 79's checking on in from Sweden, and Robert T, welcome. Good to see you, For Reals, welcome. And Stephanie Gray, welcome. Claudio Odoramentri, welcome. And Diana Lee out there in London, welcome. Good to see you to the Metalheads. The Metalheads checking on in up there in the Hudson Valley. It is a brick outside. Brick level 2. Brick level 2. We'll get to that in a moment. Good to see you, Robin. Good to see you, Claudio. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Good to see you, Carter J. and Gabby. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to Coney Island. We are in the sand dunes of Coney Island Park, and we are going to enjoy the scene here and show you guys a little bit of the ocean. Disco Ball Glitter, check it on in from very snowy Connecticut. Good to see you. 26 degrees, nice and cold out here right now, but it's going to get even colder. It is going to get even colder. But isn't this pretty, guys? This is the creek side. So we are in New York. If you're new to the channel, we are in New York City. Let me show you Manhattan. It is about 13 miles away as a crow flies. Good to see you there, Linda. Welcome. And good to see you there, Angela. Follow Train Travels. Good to see you there. Beautiful day in Coney. Yes, indeed. Stephen Doyle. Welcome. Good to see you, Stephen Doyle. There's One World Trade Center. Way out on the distance over there. There's One World Trade Center. And we can look all the way up. There's the Brooklyn Tower and the buildings of Midtown Billionaires Row. Good to see you there, Jim. I will be on the lookout for some black ice. Yeah, I'm actually terrified I'm going to slip and fall during the stream, so I'm a little nervous. But, you know, hey, let's make sure. Hopefully I'll make it through fine. But good to see everybody, people. On this side here, it's very peaceful. Yeah, very peaceful out here on this side here. Nice and empty. I want to walk in all this untouched snow for you. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome. Good to see you, Mike. Good to see everybody, people. I want to walk in all this untouched snow for you guys. So you're more than welcome for freezing for you guys. You're more than welcome for freezing for you guys. And I thought I was going to walk in a whole bunch of untouched snow, but I don't think I am anymore. Mike, my day's going great. I hope your day's going great. Well, I thought I was going to walk in a whole bunch of untouched snow, but you know, we'll do this right here. How far is Coney from Manhattan Island? About 13 miles, 14 miles as a crow flies. Good to see you there, Kirk. Welcome. I'm all alone here on the beach, and one person decides to attempts to walk right. I wanted to walk in the untouched snow right here for you guys, but I guess not. Oh, so annoying. Only one down here. But you know what? There's some untouched snow. There's some untouched snow right here. So let's walk in the untouched snow for you guys before we start on this beautiful day, before it gets really, really cold. And yeah, stunning views. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Niagara Falls. Let's see here, 65 people watching, and of course, 31 likes. I'm not going to move until we get to 55 likes. I need 55 likes, or I'm not going to move from this spot right here. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Good to see you. I ain't going to move until we hit 55 likes. But I thought I was all alone until one lady came around and she had to ruin my whole little walk I was going to do in the untouched snow. So annoying. And now there's more people down here. There are more people down here now. Nice and cold out here, though. Nice and cold out here. Probably not going to stream tomorrow because the equipment, it's not going to like me if I stream tomorrow. It's going to be too cold for the equipment. Good to see you, Carlos. I can already tell the gimbal's struggling a little bit, but it's fine. But good to see you, Carlos, right here in Brooklyn. I'm not going to move until we get to 55 likes. There's 75 of you watching. Hitting the like button's free. It helps me out tremendously in the algorithm. Bonsoir, bienvenue, Neboul. Everyone following Neboul. Fantastic live stream from the south of France. Hard to find the like button on the iPhone? Okay. Appreciate that, Jerry. If you are in full screen, you might have to get back to the other screen if you're on a phone. Good to see you, Cliff Padilla. Welcome. Coney does look beautiful in all the seasons. It does. Hey, different color sand. Yeah, we got snow on it. We got snow on it. It's nice. All the untouched snow for you guys. There it is. 55 likes and I'll start walking. $55 likes. Didn't go to the museum today. No, we didn't. We decided not to go to the museum today for reals. If I was at the museum, I wouldn't be streaming today. We decided not to go to the museum today. Good to see you, Jeremy. Welcome. Doing great. Good to see everybody in the chat. Yes, indeed. 4 more likes, I'll start walking. See, there's at least 30 of you guys who like never even engage with the broadcast, which is very interesting. You're a very dedicated 30 to 40 people. Squirrels are hibernating? Yes, they are. Oh, I appreciate that, Diana. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Thanks for hitting that like button. For reals. So we're going to take a walk along the beach. On the other side, this is the creek side. Welcome to Coney Island, everyone. That's right. Smash the like button so we can get walking. You did it on your iPad. All right. Very good. Very good. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome. It is beautiful. It's cold. There it is. 55 likes. I wanted to walk on all the untouched snow here, but as we were starting the broadcast, one lady just had to come through here, and you saw this before the footsteps. We'll just walk back over the path here that everybody, all the dog walking people evidently have walked this path. Remember being a kid, being mesmerized by the giant dinosaur in the lobby of the... Yeah, no, we weren't planning to go to the Natural History Museum. We were planning to go to the Met. I don't like the Natural History Museum. It's a school in there. There's always kids in there. But this is good polar bear weather. Kind of wish the polar bears were swimming today. They swam yesterday. All right, kids. Look how nice this is. This is wild. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to go to the Met today, but we decided not to. And tomorrow we're going to hibernate, because it's going to be so cold. Good to see you, Lee. Good to see you, Cats. Welcome. Let's get going here. Coney opens up on, it's going to be the last weekend in March. That's when Luna Park opens up. And then everything else opens up Palm Sunday weekend. And we will be there for that. Translucent clouds, yeah. Yeah, I'll say that. Some translucent clouds. Oh, I know, but it's hard to ignore them when they're screaming and stuff. So I haven't been to the Natural History Museum in a very long time. The planetarium's awesome. I love going to the planetarium, which is right next door to the Natural History Museum. But I prefer going to like the Met, smaller museums, if you will. Yes, indeed, Deborah. Good to see you. I think Queens by LaGuardia Airport got the most snow. They got like almost 5 inches up there. And it all came down relatively quick. This all came down within like a 2-hour period. Yeah, planetarium. It is awesome. The Rose Center for Planetary Science. It's amazing. Love the snow on the truck. There you go. Maria, good to see you. Yeah, it is really cold out. Oh, there you go, Curious Raven. You're more than welcome. I had a feeling somebody was going to say that eventually. We'll be on for a hot minute. I think I'll also take you guys, because I'm going to Bay Ridge right now, so I think I'll take you guys on the subway with me for a few stops. All right. Hey, shout out to everyone who shovels along my path right now. I want to thank everyone who shoveled. Yeah, speechless, huh? I was not expecting Coney to get this much snow. Good to see you there, Vaughn. Does look cool. Looks rad. That was a good movie, Rad. Well, here comes the bus. Good to see you, RK8. Oh, did we have a snowplow here? Okay, well, I think what we'll do is let's get over here first. And then we'll walk over. The streets here are so weird. I'm still not used to them. Good to see you, Derek. Welcome. Yeah, Bronx got like an inch. No, I think the Bronx got maybe a little bit more than that. Just all depends on where you are. The snowfall amounts varied quite dramatically across the city. 2 inches in Staten Island, that sounds about right. I think we got here about 2, maybe 3 inches. Again, it definitely varies because there was basically 2 lines of two strong squall lines passed through last night. I kind of wish I was on last night braving the elements because we did have thunder snow here in New York City last night, and there were two shots of lightning during the height of the snowfall last evening in Lower Manhattan. So let's catch up with the chat. It's going to be a little bit hard for me to read the chat right now because the sun is kind of blinding me. So good to see you, George Camacho. Welcome. Hey, did you hear the thunder snow? Good to see you, Brian. And photos from around New York. Welcome. Always interesting. Yeah, Canarsie got about 3 inches, Stephanie. Yeah, I can see that. There were parts of Nassau County that got like 5 inches. 5, maybe 6 inches. But there was a very strong line of like a squall line. There were 2 squall lines. And if you were in that squall line, that's when it really came down. And we got into that squall line here in Coney for like, I think about an hour, but other areas had it for like up to 90 minutes, 2 hours. Yeah, 7-8 inches up there in the Hudson Valley. Oh yeah. I think it started snowing up in the Hudson Valley before the city. It feels like the city started up late, but then when it did get going, it really got going. Got nothing there in Binghamton? I thought you all were going to get some lake effect snow. I got to be really careful here. Oh, I got to be careful here. Nobody shoveled. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer. Welcome. Just going to take my time here, people, because this is all ice right here. I almost feel like going to my house and putting some of our own stuff on this shit for everybody else in the neighborhood. I feel bad for everyone who has to come through here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, had some, let's see, had some thunderstorms a couple of years ago with pink lightning. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, all of this is going to turn, it's only going to get colder. It's only going to get colder. So, you know, anything that is like beginning to thaw, like it is right here right now, this is all going to be ice. Had your noise canceling headphones on? Oh, that's good to know, Cliff. Just got to watch my step here. Good afternoon, Steve. I tell you, once again, Steve LaPont, Joe and Joe, nailed it. Joe and Joe nailed it. That's all you got to do. Listen to Joe and Joe. All the lurkers got their forecast from Joe and Joe. I'm convinced of it. Good to see you, Steve. We're going to make our way out onto the beach. I just got to make sure I don't slip on any ice. Once I get to the beach, it's good because I think we got about 2.5, 3 inches, Steve. I think we got like 2.5, 3. So the sound's going to be a little muffled because you guys are in my jacket. So these are the temperatures right now where basically it's so cold that the microphone stopped working in about 20 minutes. So everything is close to my body. So the microphone is literally down my shirt, underneath my jacket and everything. And I got 3 layers. I got all my layers on. I'm nice and warm. I'm so warm I don't need my glove right now. I could have my other hand not have a glove, and I'm still warm and toasty. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Good to see you, RJ, out there in Colorado. This is Neptune Avenue. Yeah, I got to keep everything warm. Yeah, Joe Rao nailed it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Joe Chaffee was a little bit more bullish, but yeah, Joe Rao, he has the best. He does the best forecasting because he has that. He's kind of a little bit more Hudson Valley centric, so he kind of focuses in his forecasts on what's going to go inland as opposed to what's going to go up the coast. So I think Joe Chaffee is more of like the city. He focuses on the city. And as of late, it's so hard to call the city. It's so hard to call it. You glad when yesterday was such a crazy day? Yeah. And anyway, Joe Chaffee and especially Joe Rao on the Joe and Joe Weather Show podcast, they nailed it. They nailed the forecast. They nailed it. I'm just kind of surprised. Like, I thought we were going to, here in the city, I thought everything was going to miss us and we were going to get like a dusting. I wasn't expecting about 90 minutes after the storm passed. I mean, after I finished my live stream yesterday, we started getting those really big, fat, wet flakes, heavy flakes. And then it was just coming down. I mean, I should have went outside and live streamed that for you guys because it was very pretty, but I didn't feel like walking around that cold and getting all wet. Yeah, I know. Joe Chaffee used to live in Suffolk County, and he lives in northern Georgia. He lives in a nice area of Georgia. I've been to that area. It's nice. When you're like northwest of Atlanta, just to the west of Atlanta. Like, it's nice over there. There's one place I would live other than New York, and that's Savannah, Georgia. Oddly enough, I love Savannah. I will live in Savannah in a heartbeat. Wow, 133 people watching, so we got 40 lurkers. Hit that like button. Let's get to at least 100 likes. See, a dedicated audience of 50 that never hits the like button. Almost guaranteed. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Autumn Loring. Thank you so much. When I'm done with the stream, when I get to Bay Ridge, I'm gonna get myself a nice hot coffee at Dunkin'. Ooh, this is dangerous. Get myself a nice hot coffee in Dunkin' and hang out with my parents for a little bit. See what's going on. Check on the house. And then I think I'm going to meet up with the Duchess and we're going to do a little photography shoot. So we're going to try to make the best of the day here, especially since we didn't go into the city to the museum. Mermaid Avenue coming up. Don't wave. See, this guy was waving to me in his car. I can't see you, man. You have tinted windows, bro. Guy waving to me from his car. If he was a viewer, thanks for watching. But if you're driving a car, I was planning to go to the Met. Good to see you, Ollie. Welcome. 98 likes. We're almost there, baby. We're almost there. Now, this is all straight up ice. I'm not even going to bother to walk on that. I'm going to walk on the street. I'm going to walk in the street here. Hopefully the $3 cab don't hit me. I got to be careful of the ice because it is prevalent. No, that's super cold. I mean, tomorrow's going to be super cold. I mean, the high temperature is going to be 18 or something like that. The wind chill is going to make it basically 0. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. Good to see you there, Strawberry Fields. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Yes, indeed. Today is King Day. You know what I love about Martin Luther King Day? Martin Luther King Day, everyone posts like those quotes he has. He has so many quotes. The streets never covered in snow. No, they remain wet. Exactly, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's beautiful. Yeah, once the clouds clear, beautiful, brilliant blue sky. We hit 100 likes. Thank you all so much. Let's get to 150 likes. We could do it. Me and you, baby. Am I ready for spring? Absolutely. Mike, I'm ready for the blossoms. I'm ready for the cherry blossoms. So just on a side note, here is a scam, people. If you live in Seagate, you are being scammed by the construction of this fakakta stupid, very simply created and designed and built gate. They have been building this gate for the better part of 8 months now, and it's still not done. It's not an architectural marvel. It's kind of simple and plain. I think most of it was prefabricated, and I don't know what's taking them so long to build this stupid thing. It is the biggest pork project I've ever seen in my life, and the people in Seagate are being royally screwed. So, yeah. Seagate is so gloriously mismanaged. Anyway, good to see you, William, out here in Brooklyn. Having a great day. Awesome. No, probably not, Cliff. Probably not. Well, no, you know what, though, Deborah? The street project in Dumbo, especially by the archway there, that's a very complicated area. There's a lot of like infrastructure in that area when it comes to gas mains, power mains, sewage, water. It's all very complicated in the Dumbo area because you have a lot of conduits that branch off to other neighborhoods in the Dumbo area, especially by the Manhattan Bridge. So that's what takes so long. Also, they want to maintain the integrity of the cobblestone streets, and that is an added thing. Fun fact, those are, all the cobblestones you see are pretty much original. All they do is they shave the ends of the cobblestones when they change them out and repair the street. Cobblestone from the 1880s. Peaceful, right? Wait until we get onto the beach. Look at that, that's pretty, man. Wow. Here we are. We're on the boardwalk. Yeah, the construction never stops in Dumbo. I know they have been milking it for like 2-3 years, but I think it's a complicated construction site. I mean, I don't remember the area around the Dumbo archway not under construction, so I don't remember it when it was last not on. I know I could go back in my live streams and find out, but cobblestones do hurt. Yes, indeed, Cass. Yes, indeed. There you go. Let me get on the second mic here so you guys could hear. You could hear around me. I'm intentionally keeping my second microphone off because it's gonna die. The battery's not gonna last long on this today, so I am nice and toasty. Let's see here. Do you not want to connect? Do you not want to connect? Oh, it's not on. Why don't you want to connect? Hold on, people. Or is it because I have another Bluetooth device? We might not be able to get our front-facing microphone going. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something here. Okay, I see what I have to do. Okay, you guys get to stare at the ocean for a little bit. I try to fix something here. So I want you guys to hear the sound around me. Okay, let's first do this. Okay, it's still blinking. Okay, we shut that off. Go back on. There we go. There we go. That works. Now you guys could hear probably outside now. Put the receiver back in the jacket because it's so fucking cold. And you may hear a click from time to time because it's the cable. It's the cable from the power here. Yay, it connected. Now you guys could probably hear everything nice. Let's see here, there we go. We just turn that off and on. All right, kids. Okay, yeah, okay. It is pretty. Right, you guys could hear now outside now, right? You guys could hear everything. You probably could hear me walking. Yeah, the sound is great. Okay, good. You're not, the outside mic here is not going to last long because it is, while I do have it strapped as close to the heat of my body, it's still gonna die out. But I figure for the most important part, we'll get the good audio going. Right, like the snow crunch? Yeah, I sound a little muffled, Beverly, because my microphone is underneath my jackets. So that's why I may sound a little muffled. The microphone is underneath like 3 layers. I guess 4 layers if you count the my whatchamacallit, my base layer. That's where the microphone's attached. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. But you guys could probably hear outside, right? You guys could hear the crunch of the snow. Do we have any unique wildlife? All the time. I mean, we've seen seals on the live stream before. We've seen seals. I've seen dolphins and whales. During the summertime, we get a lot of sand sharks, and sometimes the piping plovers pass through. Well, I have the wind at my back. So, Big Bang, good to see you. Yeah, we get a pretty nice assortment of wildlife here. You're more than welcome, Diana. More than welcome. Until we go out onto the beach here. Oh, it's like a video game? Yeah, right? It is like a video game. I mean, when you set up the stream like this, I have all the wires coming out of my jacket and everything. I look completely crazy. Yeah, the plovers, yeah. And now we're starting to get there is a small colony at this point, of American bald eagles off the coast of Staten Island, which is incredible. So to think that hopefully over the next 4 years, 5 years, we'll get a nice strong colony of American bald eagles right here in New York City. They have been. Ooh, the wind's picking up over here. It has whatchamacallit. It has there have been sightings of the American bald eagles out in Manhattan in Central Park a couple of times. I know we have a snowy owl in the area here. There's a few snowy owls around New York City. Good to see you, Farrah. I'm doing great. I know we have some snowy owls. So imagine us getting, wow, look at this view. Imagine getting a snowy owl. People in, yeah, no, exactly, Ollie. The American bald eagle bird is really, it was almost an endangered species, and now it's really bouncing back. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. We'll think about this day when we're out here sweltering in 100-degree weather. Look at the snow all. I'm gonna try to keep my back to this because it hurts. Look, it looks cool, but looking into it looks cool, but it really hurts. Yay. Look at that. That's something else. Good to see you, Lisa. Welcome. It's all good, Farrah. It's all good. Oh, yeah. No, Strawberry, I was really hoping to see Flacco. I mean, I know we were close to him on the stream once. I was really hoping to catch him. I'm happy Bagels and Walks got him. But now we got, there is a snowy owl, a couple of them, flying around New York City. So I know there have been sightings of the snowy owl here in Coney Island, the Rockaways, Jamaica Bay. Pretty cool. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Yeah, isn't it crazy? No sand, only snow. Snowy owls are gorgeous. And for reals, with a €6 super chat. For reals, thank you so much for the very generous €6 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's €6 club. Much appreciated. For the big €6 super chat. I am glad you are enjoying these snowy views here in Coney. Me too. I would love to. Oh my God. I have seen, you know what? a cliff, I have seen a peregrine falcon from the Verrazzano bridge take out a pigeon. I have seen that. I've seen that on my roof back in the day. I want to say it was maybe 2003, 2004. Kind of the sad waning days of my dad's pigeon coop before the fire department told us to take it down. And I remember I was up there on the roof hanging out with the pigeons, and peregrine falcons are unmistakable when you see them in the air. They're massive. And this guy, I don't know where the hell he came from. And I was watching him, and he was looking all majestic. It was a beautiful evening in Bay Ridge on the roof, and I thought he flew right into something, and it was a pigeon. Next thing you know, I see the pigeon flapping around in his mouth, and he's just flying all around. It was pretty amazing. It was pretty amazing. But let's see here. Let's read this here. Jay Carter's wife saw an owl perched on a little branch no more than 5 feet above our heads. Yeah, the park was awesome in the winter. Yes, indeed. Roberto, you now is walking in the east of the United States. Okay. My name's not Roberto. My name is Dutch. Good to see you there, Jack. 9 degrees, camped out between 2 space heaters. Jack, enjoy the heat, Jack. Enjoy the heat. Those birds are amazing. Yes, indeed. But thank you so much for Reels sponsoring the live stream today. Much appreciated. You know, now I'm in the sun. As long as I'm in the sun, it feels really good. Look at that. Look at that view right there. Wow. Good to see you, Mason. If you've never seen snow on a beach like that, kind of like the desert, but it's all snow. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. Yes, indeed. But Mason eating Putzenach, Germany. Welcome to Coney Island, where there are a few people. I can see 2 or 3 people up ahead of me. Enjoying some jazz cabbage on the couch. Nice. Look at that. Wow. It's stunning, right? Look at how the wind is like blowing all the sand here, all the snow, and I guess also with the sand. That's pretty cool. Walking on a whole bunch of untouched snow right now. So we're all the first people to walk on this snow right now. Very fluffy, this snow right here. Very fluffy, very aerated. As long as I keep moving, it's not bad out here. Not bad. There comes that sun. There comes that sun coming back. Nice. Ooh, right here, because the water has retreated from this spot, I can honestly say that the sand right here, look at that, wow. I can say that the sand is almost frozen. It doesn't feel like ice. It feels like something hard, like concrete. But it has a little bit of a give. Yeah, isn't that cool, Maria? Got a couple of seagulls out there. looking at this snow get blown into the water across this little clear patch of beach here. It's pretty cool. It looks surreal, right? It's a cool shot. Very peaceful, guys. Very peaceful. Oh, I guess another photographer on the beach here. Oh. Hold on. The gimbal just had its first malfunction. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. See, it gets so cold, the motor could just give out. I think I got caught on something. I did. Yeah, not alone. Not alone. See people out here taking pictures. And let me do my trick to get the camera level. So there's a little trick. Right now the gyro inside of the gimbal is a little off. So in order to get the gimbal and everything centered, I got to spin around to the right. So we'll do it nice and slow. He has a really big camera setup. Yeah, he has like the monster lens. He got like the monster lens going, so there we go. Ta-da! It's level now. Good to see you there, Oleg. Good to see everybody, people. I won't freeze my nose off. No, I'm nice and warm. I got the hood on. We got this guy with the silver. I don't know if you guys can see that. The silver. I have that silver stuff, and this layer. Then I have another layer here. That's where this hood's coming from. And then I have a pretty thick T-shirt, and then under that I have my base layer. And my base layer wicks away the sweat as long as I walk slow enough. And I'm warm enough that I can have my one hand here free to operate the stream. But there you go. Yeah, I'm nice and warm, guys. So. And amazingly enough, I do not wear long johns. I do not wear long johns. I just have 2 pairs of long socks on, and that is it. So my thighs are basically, they're only 1 layer away from the cold. But as long as I keep moving, in general, my thighs especially stay very warm. So I don't have another layer on underneath that, but I'm warm. Isn't it cool? Isn't that cool watching the snow blow? We're like walking right with it here. When I saw the wind direction, I was like, oh, thank God. Look at that. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I gotta take a trip to the Arctic. That is a bucket list item there, for reals. I do want to go out. If I could live stream up in Alaska, believe me, I would. So I have a glove on. The gimbal hand has a glove. So this is holding the gimbal right now. But this hand here I keep in my pocket. And the pocket is very warm. So, but the gimbal hand, the hand that basically just stays out all the time, that does have a glove, of course, because it doesn't move. I have to hold the gimbal. I have to grip onto the gimbal, so. But the other hand here I keep in my pocket. I don't have a hand warmer in there or anything like that, but the pocket itself stays way warm enough that it's, as long as the wind don't get in there, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, not too many English, no long johns. Okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. And again, as long as I keep moving, I'm good. NYC girl, good to see you. I just have long socks on today. All right, this gimbal's starting to sag. Let me do the thing. There we go. So what happens when you get below 30 degrees with the gimbal? Once you get below 30 degrees, the motors on the gimbal stop behaving correctly, and it's a little bit harder for the gimbal motors to maintain a level camera. I think it's because basically they don't have to. There it goes. Hey, there it goes. That's because let's do this actually. Yeah, I think it's because they just can't take as much weight as they used to, or I think they're like, anyway. You'd rather be cold than walking in the heat. Yeah, me too, me too. You could always make yourself warmer, you know, in the wintertime. You can't make yourself cooler. Yes, indeed, strawberry. There you go. Dang gravity. Yeah, I do like the cold. I prefer the cold as opposed to the hot. Give me the cold anytime. I like this. This is nice. As long as you prepare for it, it's nice. Like, this feels really good right here. Feels just amazing. Yeah, no, the walking warms me up, but it also makes my silver. I have like a little silver liner jacket that's very warm. Like, I could use that as a jacket by itself. And it works with the outer shell that I'm wearing. So what I am wearing is a parka, but it's a parka for like snowboarding. So I have a lot of movement in it. It's light, but it also keeps me very warm as long as I keep moving. So it does a good job as long as I keep moving of, you know, maintaining and radiating my heat. It does, yeah. Being cold it's refreshing and it keeps you alert. That is very true. But then, because when you get into these temperatures, I like to be a little bit more warmer, so I have a hoodie. I have a fleece hoodie right above my t-shirt and base layer. See, the seagulls don't mind. The seagulls don't mind. So we do have a dog. Yay! Little Pomeranian. Yay! Oh, the dog's having a Pomeranian's probably loving this. That's fun. Look at him go! Yay! Getting a little run in. Getting a little run in here. Isn't that cute? So it's a little, I think these are flowers. I think these were here the last time it snowed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. These were here the last time it snowed, everyone, when we made that little snowman. They're still here. Wow. Well, somebody could go to the last live stream where we saw this. We could get a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, those flowers were here the last time it snowed when we made that little snowman. That was what, 2-3 weeks ago? It's like Christmas week, right? Woo, look at that. Yeah. And Krista Velasquez with a $2 super chat, or $2 PayPal. Krista, thank you so much for the very generous $2 PayPal. Thanks for joining today's $2 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $2 PayPal. Thank you so much, Krista. We're sponsoring today's stream. Still got to get that PayPal linked up so that I can get the Chaos Emerald sound for you guys for that one. Still got to set that up somehow. It doesn't want to work. Damn you, stream elements. Anyway. Yay. It's pretty. It's pretty and relaxing. Looks cool. Looks cool with the wind. Pushing the snow. Tom in Vermont, good to see you. Have you ever found anything cool wash up on the beach? I have seen so many things, Tom, wash up on this beach. I've seen refrigerators. I've seen an entire patio set. I have seen jet skis, boats. I've seen boats a bunch of times. What else? I mean, no dead bodies or anything like that, thank God. Yeah, I see the refrigerator. I've actually seen the refrigerator wash up on shore a couple of times because Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy put a lot of stuff on the beach. Yeah, an entire patio set. There was a story about it. It was like some kind of storm came through, and there was a restaurant along the shorefront in Staten Island. So they tracked it. They tracked it back, and it was from a restaurant in Staten Island. The whole set, the table, the chairs. It was funny. Yeah, Price is Right Shore Edition. It was crazy. When Hurricane Sandy hit, there was a jet ski, a couple of jet skis, not even a refrigerator, it was a freezer from a restaurant, and a whole bunch of other stuff, like buckets, lawn chairs, you know, beach umbrellas. You're always finding beach umbrellas here, though. That's like a common thing. A few hypothermic polar bears. Nah, they love this. The Polar Bear Club loves this. I'm surprised none of them are out here today, but then again, they did swim yesterday. They were supposed to get snow yesterday, but I feel like I jinxed it. Negrita, good to see you. Never saw the beach in the snow before. Well, here you are. Here you are. On the beach. In the snow. Good to see you. Here it is. It's fun. Nice and peaceful, everybody. Nice and peaceful. What I should have done was go out last night when it was really snowing heavy. But it was nighttime, so I don't think it would have looked really visual enough for me to come out and stream in it. Not too many lights down here on the beach, you know, so this all fell last night or between 9 and 11 o'clock. And then there was a little tail off, kind of flurried for a little bit longer until like, I think 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. That was it. Got a home heating oil taker over there. What's the Red Tower? The Red Tower is the steeplechase parachute jump. It's a relic from the 1939-1940 World's Fair, where it stood as the Lifesavers parachute drop. It was brought over here in 1941 after that World's Fair, and then it stood here in Coney Island as a part of Steeplechase Park, operated as a ride until 1964 when Steeplechase Park closed. And then it's been landmarked. It was landmarked in the 1980s, and it stands at 285 feet tall. And what else? Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower, adorned in over 8,000 LED lights. The steeplechase parachute jump. If you become a member at Dutch Miles Plus, you get an emoji. That is the steeplechase parachute jump. Very famous, iconic ride here in Coney Island. Lots of films and videos taken of it. Of course, here in Coney Island, it never made money, never made a profit because it's quite expensive to operate. In 2010, when they were going about the rezoning process of the Coney Island Amusement District, they did have a ride company, a roller coaster company called Intamin, do a survey on if they could turn this thing back into a functional ride. There's the emoji. Thank you so much there, Lisa. So the ride company came back and said, well, if you want to turn it back into a ride, it's going to cost like $25 million and something like that. It's way too expensive to have a ride on a landmark structure while creating new modern safety mechanisms. So unfortunately, it was cost prohibitive to turn it back into a functioning ride. There, the steeplechase parachute jump, everybody. No, actually, for reals, I don't think I'm going to post any shorts because I'm going to go to Bay Ridge. So I think I'm going to take you guys onto the train with me. And those parachute jumps were fun. You know, the steeplechase parachute jump, it was unique in the sense of that the parachute was your only limiter. So if there was a lot of wind coming off the water, you know, the parachute may not fully inflate to slow you down. Now, it was safe to kind of bounce at the bottom, but it wasn't exactly the smoothest landing if you came down a little fast. So that's all the parachute, you know, drop zones. There's 12 of them, or drop lines. I said drop lines. There's 12 drop lines, and usually only about half of them were able to work at any given time. And that was all because of the wind. But to think that that structure stood at Meadow Lake in the amusement area of the 1939-1940 World's Fair. It originally stood in Queens, which is crazy. And I forgot what year it was. I think it was 2002. They took apart the whole thing and they painted it up and restored it and then brought it back. A lot of people were convinced they weren't going to put it back. I remember people were like, they're not going to rebuild it. They're going to take it away forever. And then it came back. And actually, I think it was recently, I think it was the 15th. Somebody recently shared a video of mine of the Astro Tower rocking back and forth in the wind. And I think the anniversary of one of those videos just passed. I think it was like the 15th of January. The original Astro Tower in Astroland Park, that eventually they had to take that away and tear it down. It became a hazard. I'll go with that snow right there. Ooh, a little swirl of snow right there. That's so pretty. Got a lot of big shells getting washed ashore today. A lot of big shells. 28 degrees in Stone Mountain. ICU, get ready. It's going to get colder. Stay warm up there in Stone Mountain. It's got to get colder. Tomorrow and Wednesday, the core cold passes through. Tomorrow I will most likely do a live stream in the house. Also on Wednesday, probably going to do a live stream in the house. Thanks for hitting that like button, Colleen. Appreciate it. Good to see you over there in Cyprus. How pretty that is. Wow. That is something else. Let's go to the 1X. Wow. Got some screenshots there for you. Lorraine, good to see you, Lorraine. Welcome. Ethan, wish it was spring. It's good to know, Ethan. I love winter. I think winter's so beautiful. It's so cool. It's cold, but it's cool. Seeing these views here. Look at that. Wow. You remember riding the parachute jump? You went up 250 feet. You went up to there. That's 250 feet right there. And you came down. Whee! There's a big platform around the base of the parachute jump. Yeah, no, you know what happens for reals? It's beginning to happen. It's beginning to happen right now. When it gets this cold, the equipment just doesn't like to work anymore. So, if it worked today, there'll be lorries at the bottom waiting probably. Good to see you, Celtic Moon. Welcome. You love winter too, but 6 degrees in Chicago. Yeah, Paul, stay warm, Paul. Yeah, it's got the core of the cold is tomorrow. It's kind of crazy that we've had a new air mass come in within the last few hours, within the, basically what, 20 hours, we've had a new air mass come in, and now we're having yet another air mass come in to make it even colder. Good to see you, Brooklyn Joys. Welcome. But yeah, I am not planning to live stream outside tomorrow because it's just the equipment just really doesn't like it. Like, this is the limit right now. Like, it's 20-something degrees right now. This is the limit. Yeah, it might be good for a truck stream. I might use the snow mod. We should just use the snow mod tomorrow. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. There are sleeves. There are, apparatus where I could cover the gimbal. But remember that the gimbal needs to be, it needs to be able to move. And anything that impedes that makes it, makes it not work. And then also, I have the power cable and an audio cable. Yes, indeed, Oleg. Yes, indeed. So I have all these cables coming out of the damn phone. Isn't it nice? The sound of the waves. Good to see you, Mary Lily. Welcome. Keep on hitting that like button. Let's get to 175 likes. Let's do it, baby. Me and you. Me and you. Isn't that a beautiful shot of parachute jump? Look at that. That's cool. The blue sky, the clouds, with the snow on the beach in the foreground. I'm doing my best to walk with the wind. As you see that snow whipping around me, I'm walking with the wind, keeping the wind at my back. That's what's no doubt keeping me nice and toasty and comfortable right now. Your mom went on it and only rode it once as a kid. Well, you got to ride it, Brooklyn Joys. That's the most important thing. I'd give anything to time travel and ride the parachute jump. I want to ride the parachute jump. I want to ride the steeplechase. I want to experience the blowhole theater. I want to experience all that. Supposedly, back in the day, the Wonder Wheel turned at a much faster speed, and the swinging cars were, compared to today, it was a violent swing. And they really got swinging back in the day, and I would give anything to ride it. Shout out to the Buderises who really love Coney Island and Brooklyn. Ethan G asks, is Luna Park open? They'll be opening up in March. Please go to lunaparknyc.com for more information. Parents were always at the original Luna. The original Luna, I always think about what it must have been like to be there, especially in that first couple of years of the park. It must have been beautiful. But to see electric light for the first time must have been amazing. Look at this. Look at the wind moving around the snow. Look at that. That's cool. They talked about it often. Must have been beautiful. Got little dunes. We were in the dunes before, Oleg. We were in the sand dunes in Coney Island Creek Park before when we started. So we were literally standing on the dunes. Wow, your grandparents went to Dreamland. Wow. Yeah, Dreamland did not last long. Look at this. It's a wild view here. That's art, right, Susan? Look at this. Good to see you, Ozzy. Ruby's is probably not open, but we'll walk past there, Ozzy. Good to see you. We'll walk past. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, this is as best under the boardwalk we could get because there's no more under the boardwalk. Gonna make our way into the amusement district, everybody. Right, Cruiser for Losing, amazing screenshots. Good to see you. Be careful with the all capital letters. Nightbot does not like all capital letters. But good to see you. Good to see you, Dazapants. Welcome. Welcome to the amusement district, everybody. Yeah, back in the day, there was a whole world under the boardwalk. If you want to see what it was like that culture underneath the boardwalk, there's a great movie from, I think, 1953, 1954. It's called The Little Fugitive. A lovely movie. And I'll be shocked if you don't cry. If you've never seen that movie before, it will make you cry. It's kind of lighthearted, melancholy. Oh, what it is to be young. Isn't that a beautiful movie, Brooklyn Joyce? Love that movie. But The Little Fugitive really shows you a day in Coney Island. And there's a great scene where the main character starts collecting bottles, and he goes to the bottle deposit. You know the song Under the Boardwalk? Yeah, it's a pretty popular song. Yeah, that's the Drifters. Yeah, up on the roof. Isn't it a beautiful view, Ozzy? Beautiful view. You much right, much needed ASMR, right? That's what I figure. I said to myself, well, I gotta go to Bay Ridge now. I might as well just stream the walk over to the train. Give you guys some views here. Wow, the gimbal has already gone through. I think that's a bar. How many hours we're at? We're at just an hour. So usually what the gimbal tells me it has consumed in about 2.5 hours has consumed that same amount of power in an hour and 14 minutes. That is crazy. Unless I have a third power cable and have the gimbal also plugged in, the gimbal's going to probably last another, like 2 hours. Like the setup I have right now could probably last me about 3 hours. So, yeah, that's right. Seagulls can drink ocean water, seawater. They filter the salt out. Good to see you, Ed Allen. From the belly of Old Man River, where it's 1 below 0. Ed Allen, turn on the heat, my friend. Good to see you. I think Brooklyn Joyce, I think we got about maybe 2.5 inches, maybe 3. Let's say 2 to 3 inches. I think that's all we got here in Coney. It's a very, I have to say, ooh, look at that. Ooh, it's like a little tornado. Look at that, it's a little tornado right there. Wow, that's cool. Were you guys able to see that? It's like a little tornado of snow. Look at it go right there. Oh, that's wild. It's a very aerated snow, but it's really good for walking around. You can make some good snowman with this kind of snow. Luckily, it started out pretty wet when we finished yesterday evening's live stream. But when it really got snowing, when it really got going, it was just a very large flakes, fluffy, puffy snow. Probably, Ethan, yeah. Probably. Yeah, very light snow, exactly. Not a heavy, wet snow. It's a very light, puffy snow. But we'll see if Ruby's is open. I doubt it. But the murals on the boardwalk probably look really cool right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go see the murals. Go see Danielle's murals. 181 likes are in the box. Can we get to 200? Let's get to 200 likes, people. Keep the likes coming. Keep the likes coming so more people can find these views and enjoy them with all of us. The wind's really picking up over here. Wow. Wind really picking up. Isn't that beautiful, Lisa? I got somebody taking pictures. Yeah, beautiful sky. Look at that. Yeah, snow blowing. The wind blowing the snow and sand. Look at that. That's a cool shot. That is cool. That's cool. Hurt my face a lot, but it was cool. See, whenever I see the shot, I love to just get it for you guys. -29 degrees Fahrenheit, -2 Celsius at the moment. What are these people doing? Are they like filming a TikTok? Are they doing a TikTok? Somebody's doing a handstand. He's doing a handstand. You see that? That's kind of fun. Oh my God, Ruby's looks open. The gate is up. Wow, the gate is up. Yeah, so you got somebody doing social media content. I know, I go through all those effort to entertain you guys, so I appreciate that for reals. I appreciate your donations and being a channel member. Good to see you there, Michael. Wepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Michael Franco, good to see ya. People doing handstands. C-Gem, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Good to see you, C-Gem. Yeah, the flags are blowing in the wind. We're kind of walking with the wind right now, but we're going to now make our way up onto the boardwalk and see what it's like up on the boardwalk. It's just so nice out here on the beach. We're going to go a little bit further, and then we'll come back on shore. All right, postcard views, right? Look at this. This is a screenshot for you guys. The beautiful Wonder Wheel with the snow. Look at that. Let's frame that up for you guys. There you go. People are feeding birds. Not that far from here. They're gonna land in the shot. Land in the shot. Landed the shot, guys. Come on. All right, let's start making our way up onto the boardwalk. Let you guys see some boardwalk views before I make my way to the train. And again, tomorrow we're going to probably do a live stream inside because it's going to be just that cold. I can already tell the gimbal's acting great, stupid weird. Maybe later on this week we'll go up to Prospect Park. We haven't been there in a while. Ooh, all untouched snow right here, guys. Hello there, NG. Welcome. Good afternoon. It's all untouched snow. Yeah, I might go to Prospect Park later on this week. Not today, but maybe later on this week we'll get a loop of the park in. It's probably gonna still look pretty on Thursday. Like I said, tomorrow and Wednesday, I'm probably not going to do an outdoor stream because it's just going to be that cold. It's not fun trying to fuss with all the equipment. Make sure you guys have the good audio when it gets that cold. Kind of stuff doesn't want to work when it gets that cold. You can already tell the gimbal battery is it's going a little bit faster than usual. I'm gonna walk right among the seagulls here. Oh, do you hear the crunch of the snow? The wind and everything is so built up here. You can't even see where the boardwalk is. You're welcome, Colleen. Gotten a lot of nice screenshots here today. Nature is amazing. And we're messing it up. Isn't that sad? I'll tell you, this is a photographer's paradise today. Look at that. Wow. Real pretty. There's really nobody on here right now. Nobody out here. There's maybe 2 or 3 people down there. Oh yeah, everyone's over here behind me. I think we'll be here in a few months for opening day. We'll be right here. See the wind and everything. Ooh. Are there some devices that keep the sun from washing out the picture? You know, it all depends on the aperture there. It all depends on the thing. What was it called there? The exposure of the camera. And sometimes with the snow here, yeah, it kind of gets a little bit washed out. So there are filters for professional DSLR cameras, but not necessarily like an iPhone streaming. That's all done within the software of the app. It's not too washed out though, right? Let me just make sure here. Yeah. Yeah. That's the best we're gonna get it. That is the best we're gonna get it. Hopefully by the end of the month I'll get a new phone. Is there a story behind the palm tree? Well, the palm tree is just, it's actually a sprinkler in the summertime. Who did that? And C-Gem with a $5 super chat. C-Gem, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Much appreciated there, C-Gem. Cindy, thank you so much. Yeah, it's a sprinkler. We'll come here in the summertime. I'll show you the water that spouts at the top of it. Or actually, you can just go see the old replays. I wanted to get you guys on the bench. The only 68 more days until the opening of Luna Park. That's right. We'll be right here. We'll be right here for it. We'll be right here for opening day. Wow, somebody's in Ruby's. I wonder if it's open. What you don't understand is the sun is so bright and you can't look at it because it blinds the camera. I mean, you need a filter for that. You need a sun. I mean, is the shot getting really washed out? I don't think it is. But like, obviously you can't look into the sun with the camera because of the light. Good to see you there, KK13. Welcome. It is pretty out here. I'm probably going to get a 16 Pro, yeah. Yeah, probably just going to get a 16 Pro. Right? The image is not washed out. I feel like getting my other phone here and see what it looks like. What are they doing in here? Moving stuff around in there. Are they like open, or are they just like doing stuff in there? I think they're just doing stuff in there. Yeah, they're just doing stuff in there. I hear some kind of power tool in there. Let's get some last views here out on the boardwalk before we make our way over to the subway station. Where all the sideshows were? I mean, we have a sideshow over on 12th Street. Oh, of course, Ed. Yeah, yeah. No, when you look into the sun, it is gonna blind out the camera. Oh, I wasn't around back in the day, so I really don't know. Like, there were some sideshows up here on the boardwalk, but there are some other ones, other places, but I don't know exactly where they all were. Our current circus sideshow is over on West 12th Street and Surf Avenue. Coney Island, USA. Coney Island's not-for-profit arts organization. Okay. Let's get one last view here. Yeah, the last casino meeting is Wednesday. I'm gonna try to be there, Autumn Alluring. I'm gonna try to live stream that. Because it's good. There is going to be no Zoom of that for people. So hopefully nobody gives me a hard time. That's going to be inside the Coney Island Hospital. Yeah, it's safe. It's safe with the snow. It's better than ice. For reals, you're more than welcome. But yeah, I wanna live stream that meeting. I know it's going to be nuts. It's going to be in a auditorium they have in there. It is beautiful with the sun. Is the video arcade still operating? There's a few different video arcades here, and yes, they're all still operating, but not in the wintertime. Oh, wow. Wow, Rudd. Wow. That's right, Ed Allen. That's right. Yeah, I think tomorrow if you do the truck sim, I'll use the snow mod. And we'll do missions with snow. Who's that there? Good to see you there, Mom 01. You're moving to Coney in 2 weeks. Can I tell you? Can you tell me, does it still get the bad rap? So I don't know how the schools are. From what I heard, Mark Twain Junior High School is a good school, or intermediate school is a good school. I don't know about the elementary schools. And I also don't know about the high schools that are out here, because I don't have children. But I mean, depending on where you are, Coney Island is a pretty nice place to live. I've been living here now for 3 years. And it kind of still blows my mind that I live here. So it's nice. Just everything's spread out. So, you know, anything's distance, especially if you're in the west end of Coney Island, everything's kind of distance. So you have to, you know, always prepare for that, you know, because of the travel to go to a store or whatever. But it's nice. I love living here. Will I try the roller coaster this summer? I always ride the roller coasters there, Patrick. Patrick, if you check out my playlists, I have a 3-hour playlist called Ride the Cyclone, and it's 3 hours of cyclone rides here at Coney Island. Where did I originate from? From here in Brooklyn. Need more Chihuahua schools. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What was my high school? I went to Fort Hamilton High School, then I transferred to LaGuardia. I wanted to become a cartoonist. So I have lived somewhere else in the city. I'm originally from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, which is not that far, and that's where I'm going to right now. Going to Bay Ridge right now. But I was born here in Brooklyn. Born and raised. What are the rules for biking on the boardwalk? Supposedly, okay, look, there's a sign here for biking on the boardwalk. Supposedly, you're not allowed to ride your bike during like operating hours, but they don't really enforce it unless you're doing something really stupid. But here's a sign for it. My dad came from Aguadilla. My mom's Colombian. Wow, you guys are asking all the personal questions today. How did we get here? Did I like LaGuardia? Of course I did. LaGuardia is the school for performing arts, by the way. So I went there because I wanted to be an illustrator. I wanted to be a cartoonist. I can do whatever, freedom of speech. Okay, Ethan. There you go, Ozzy. Oh, you're thinking a different borough. No. Bay Ridge, and then now I'm here in Coney. D-Dirty, probably in Manhattan. You still have a lot of e-bikes flying around. But I mean, in the summertime, I mean, there's a few. But again, if you're doing something crazy, the cops will stop you. But for the most part, if you ride respectfully, they're not going to stop you. They're not going to do anything. This is where they filmed the Warriors Come Out and Play. You're more than welcome, my Mom 01. This is where they filmed the Warriors Come Out and Play scene, right here. Right there. Literally. Can you roller skate on the boardwalk? I mean, it's wooden and it's not really maintained properly, so I wouldn't recommend rollerblading or roller skate. I don't think I've ever seen people rollerblade or roller skate on the boardwalk recently. It's kind of bumpy. It's bad enough on the bike. I mean, you can still ride a bike on the boardwalk, but not so much, I don't know, roller skating. I've never seen people really roller skate or rollerblade on the boardwalk as of late. A lot of people come through here. Yeah, exactly, Frontier. It's too bumpy, lots of gaps, and a lot of the boards are misaligned. And that's because of Parks Department and the police driving heavy vehicles on the beach. What is the best park on Coney Island? I mean, I like them. I mean, Dino's Wonder Wheel Park is the family kiddie park, the family run kiddie park, and Luna Park is the, the showroom for Zamperla, and they both have great rides. They're both a lot of fun. So I like everything. Coney is as beautiful as ever. Yes, indeed. Playground. I mean, I don't use playgrounds out here. I just go to the park or the beach. So I wouldn't know where a good playground is. I mean, maybe by Mark Twain Intermediate School. I know over there they have Kaiser Park, and a lot of locals tend to go to Kaiser Park. People have barbecues there. They have a couple of big playgrounds. What else? Tennis courts. But I don't have kids or anything like that, so I really come out here for the beach and that's it. At least the street is pretty much dry down to asphalt here, down to blacktop. Neville, that would be nice, but that's all up to the person who owns the property here, and that's Thor Equities, and they want to. They're the ones who really want to get something really large built here. So, mind you, he could have done that. He could have put like proper amusements here 10 years ago. He has had this property for the better part of 15 years, and hasn't done anything with it. So. It's kind of sad. Like, he could improve the district. He could improve the amusement district, but he chose not to. He chose just to leave the property as shabby looking as possible, just so he could build what he wants to build, which is a casino. Believe me, if I could, I would build a big pavilion of fun right here. We'll have an all-new enhanced El Dorado. Or maybe even I'll save it and just build around it. But then build a big pavilion of fun, multi-level, with more amusements on top. I like that whole elevated park idea. So you build something underneath that could be open year-round, and on top have more rides that are seasonal. Like, if it was up to me, I would get rid of the 16-story tall building, the 20-story tall, and the 44-story tall building. Keep this as a right-of-way. So keep the Bowery here, and then just build a big, maybe 4-level pavilion of fun with rides on top. That's what I would do right here. And then over there on that lot, I will build an envelope of a building for a high-tech dark ride that could be swapped out and curated by New York City artists. So it's a new ride every like 6-8 months. And that could run year-round also as well. The brewery, yes, unfortunately we lost the Coney Island brewery. Do you actually get in the Coney Island beach all the time? Yeah, we were just there. We were just there. Yeah, that's my concept, Cindy. More amusements. So a really good high-tech arcade, bowling alley, maybe a movie theater, more restaurants, more performance spaces. I have heard of the Palladium. Yes, I have. How's the flooding? We're in a zone 1, so very bad. If we were standing right here where I'm walking during Hurricane Sandy, there was 5 feet of water. So it's very bad for flooding. That's the only problem with Coney, is that there's a lot of flooding. Well, Luna Park came around and shoveled out everything. You did a good job. Phoenix looks so cool right now with a little bit of snow on top. Of course I've used the beach in the residential area. I mean, in Seagate I have, but I haven't filmed it because I'm not allowed to. I don't really go into the water. I do go into the water, but I don't really go into the water. Like, if I want to really go swimming at the beach, I go out to the Rockaways. Oh, yeah, flooding with a casino. Yeah. So beautiful. So beautiful out here. You have a car and is scared of flooding. I mean, it depends on where you're at. It depends on where you're at when it comes to flooding. But there are more detailed maps on the nyc.gov website. So if you're planning on moving out here and want to know exactly how many feet above you are from the flooding area, they have a lot more comprehensive data on there. It's so pretty. mean, Raymore Flanagan, that's over on the creek side, and during Hurricane Sandy, Coney Island flooded from the creek side, not the ocean side. Oh, this is new. Oh, you hear that? I've never noticed. I'd have a big beer. Have I seen Wicked? I've seen Wicked on Broadway. Not the movie. Look at that beer. That's cool. I've either never noticed that before, or it's always been there, or it's maybe new. A lot of people coming down here. Is this a tour group? Looks like a tour group coming down the street. You know, this is the fun thing about my neighborhood here is everybody comes to this neighborhood. I thought it was a great show, Lisa. I started with the original cast, so I started with Adina Menzel and everything, and it was fun. It was cool, great music. How long is the walk from Bay Ridge to Coney? I've done that on a live stream. Check out the replay. We've done that on a live stream a lot of times. I wanted to do the walk from Coney to Bay Ridge today, but the equipment won't last. It's too cold. And plus, it's going into the wind, so that would make the equipment really go quick. But Ethan, you can see how long it takes. Check out the replay. We've done that many times, and I'm pretty sure you've watched a few of those. Yeah, how many times have we walked from Bay Ridge to Coney and vice versa? We've done that quite a few times last year. I think one of my newer favorite routes is doing the 86th Street route. Basically doing all of one of these days I'm going to do all of 86th Street from Shore Road all the way down to Coney. That'll be fun. That would be fun. Oh, you're moving from Bay Ridge to Coney? Well, it floods down here in Coney compared to Bay Ridge, so just be on the lookout, be ready for it depending on where you are. I mean, some streets do flood during just regular rainstorms, so. But that's like in like the 30s, but the West 30s. I'm glad you're enjoying, Lisa. All right, you guys want to ride the train? All right, shall we ride the train? Oh, there goes the gimbal. Gimbal acting really weird. Gimbal acting really weird because of the cold. Here's the Circus Sideshow, yay! Go to ConeyIsland.com for more information about our Coney Island Circus Sideshow. Sideshows by the seashore. Check out the Freak Bar. Check out, we have Sideshow School happening. That happens in the winter time, so that's happening right now. But check it out. ConeyIsland.com for more information. This is the historic Childs on Surf building, built in 1919. And this is a landmark building, so they cannot build a casino here because it is landmarked. The casino would unfortunately be built around this if it gets approved. This is where we have our sideshow and freak bar, my live stream lair. So the final vote is on Wednesday, Cliff. Hopefully I will be there for that, and I'm going to attempt to live stream it. I may live stream it without none of my tricks. I might just live stream that with a regular selfie stick. My plans today are to go back to Bay Ridge and hang out with my parents for a little bit, and meet up with the Duchess and do a little photo shoot. Neville says the video arcade should be open year-round. That's easier said than done, Neville. Easier said than done. Not a lot of business out here to have a video arcade open right now. Easier said than done. And there are more attractions here opened right now, and more importantly, like restaurants. Yeah. Now you see, its sugar should have shoveled because they're open. Robert's live streaming Holland, welcome. Let's walk out in the street here. This is all ice. Its sugar stays open pretty much every day. I don't know how they make their business though. But they're here, and they should have shoveled, because look at that, that's all ice. That's an easy, look at that, all ice going in and out of its sugar. Then that's all ice over here on Stillwell. Wow. It's Nathan's. All right, you guys want to ride the train? Let me know. Y'all want to ride the train? Nathan's is okay, not as good as it used to be. Hey, you guys want to ride the train? Okay. I'd rather go to a Williams candy, Carter J. Williams candy is much better than its sugar. Okay, we'll take the train. Let's hop on the train, guys. Take off my gloves. Yay! That's the loop right there. That was a ride that was literally not that far from this location. Okay, we're gonna ride the N train. That's right. That's right, Neil. You guys are all inside my phone. Summer's gonna come, Mike. Don't you worry about it, unless we have a nuclear winter. Can we spring? Days are flying by. Ah, awesome cruising for a bluesin'. Happy you got some nice screenshots. We'll get a few more. I think this train leaves in a minute or two. Or does that say 5 minutes? I think that says 5. Okay, we gotta get to the end of the car I want to get on. 5 minutes. It says 5 minutes. Oh, will that be Clip? Awesome, Clip. Yeah, yes indeed, Strawberry. Yes indeed. All right. This will be our next train leaving. Just got to find a car with the end door open. Hopefully my mom cooks something good. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. All right, first car, yay! Okay, guess we'll sit on this side of the train. Yeah. Oh, it feels good. So you're gonna have a big blizzard, especially in February and 12th. You know, I heard about that, Mr. Metalhead. We'll see. I mean, I hope we get something. I hope we get something big. You know. Cliff, you get off at either Kings Highway or Avenue U. Nice. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we get something big. I hope we do. That train's coming in. Now they usually have some of the old vintage train cars in the... How many stops do I have? I have no idea. I'm going to Bay Ridge, so I don't even know. I'm going from here to 95th Street. I don't even count the stops. I don't go by counted stops. I do this so often. Sorry, headphone viewers. Oh. No, the train ride's gonna be like a half hour. But you guys here online, you guys are not coming all the way home with me, because at some point I do go underground and we lose the service because we don't have service in between stations. A 6.5 on the Richter scale. Thank you so much there, Nibble. Thank you so much, Oleg. Appreciate that. The R does only go to 96th Street. I have to transfer at 59th Street. That's how it works. Let's see, this front-facing microphone lasted. No, it didn't. Front-facing microphone has already died. That's what I'm saying. This whole streaming outside is really tough on the equipment. Oh, you just hitting the like button now, RJ? Okay. Well, thanks for hitting the like button at least now. Hey, mother, welcome. It's all right, Kaz. I'm used to doing this. It's fine. I like showing you guys all the snowy views here because I know some of you guys can't do it, or maybe not be able to see snow. But off we go. Next stop, 86th Street. Passing back over Neptune Avenue. Con Ed plant. We're going to be underneath Elisa, so you're not going to really see 86th Street. We're going to be underneath it. Yeah, usually, Cliff. Yeah, we might drop out when we get to New Utrecht Avenue. Yes, it drops out for me too there. Here's the Coney Island Creek. You see this fence here? This fence here is built for flood resistance. And now you get to see these walls here. So you see these corrugated walls here. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Mom. But I'm taking the R to the N to the R train. But anyway, you see the corrugated walls there. That's to prevent flooding here at the Coney Island Rail Yards. But if you don't know, I lived here my whole life. I know how to use the subway. I do know how to use the subway. Will I be live tomorrow? Not outside. Not outside. Because it's going to be too cold to live stream outside. So we'll probably do an indoor live stream tomorrow. Most people don't watch my indoor live streams. Ooh, look, a vintage train. Vintage train right over there. Look at that. The vintage trains. We got a Redbird down there too. That's cool. Coney Island Railroad. Just got some Dunkin' Donuts, nice. Oh, really, Carter? Okay. Oh, this is 86th Street. Nobody watches my indoor live streams. Only the real fans of the show watch the indoor live streams. I only get a fifth of the audience when I do an indoor live stream. I have no idea, Mike. Awesome. Awesome, Mike. Next stop is Avenue U. Oh, we've done this many times, Rush Fan, but I'm glad you're catching me live now. We ride this. When was the last time didn't we ride this subway the other day? We did our only live stream in a subway tunnel. We live streamed the shuttle there, the 42nd Street shuttle. That was a first because that tunnel it has cell phone service now. This is Avenue U. Avenue U. Gotta love the subway art at the stations. So cool. Next stop, Kings Highway. We should be at 200 likes now, right? 253, doing fantastic. Keep it coming. Good to see you, Xavier. Welcome. In the tunnels, Rush Fan, but now the 42nd Street shuttle has cell phone service, so we actually rode in the tunnel for the first time. We live streamed in the tunnel. It was pretty cool. The R46 should have been retired years ago. Yeah. They started running in 1972. There's Kings Highway, everybody. Shout out to Chihuahua Rupert if he's watching. So the N train here runs in a ditch. Bodie McBoatface, thank you so much for subscribing. Good to see you, Mark Freeman. Yeah, traveling by train is pretty fun. Bay Parkway. Bay Parkway, everybody. On the N train going home 8th Avenue. Nice, Carlos. We're gonna literally pass by each other on the N train. That's pretty cool. See all the wires that come out of the phone here. A lot of wires come out of this thing. Avenue. Avenue. The northern end of the Feast de Santa Rosalia. Halil Ibrahim, good to see you, merhaba. We're going to do that again in the future, Strawberry. Stay tuned. We'll do another express bus ride. Those were a lot of fun. Yeah, we lose the... Oh, Carlos, you're at New Utrecht? Well, that means that we might be able to see you. I think we're at New Utrecht now. New Utrecht. Did you just hop off, Carlos? Did I just pass you? I see people working on the station. That's cool. That's cool, Carlos. Get home safe, man. Be careful with the ice. Fort Hamilton Parkway coming up. And then after 8th Avenue, I'm going to have to let you guys go because we do go into the tunnel and we lose the signal. You're more than welcome, Carlos. Good to see you, Ben. Welcome. I wanted to show you guys. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is where the Interborough X will eventually get built. You're looking at the right-of-way of the old Long Island Railroad Bay Ridge branch. After 8th Avenue, I'm going to have to end the live stream. We made it through, Cliff. We didn't drop the stream. How cool that looks. It's like we're going out to the country. High and by, Madam Mojo, high and by. After the next stop, we gotta bring the live stream in for a landing. So one more station to go. Me too, Angela. Fort Hamilton Parkway. No, Mike. No plans on going live again tonight. Yes, indeed. And Rush Fan. And Rush Fan with a $5 super chat. Rush Fan, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club. Much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. That sounds so loud in here. I won't be back out tomorrow because it's going to be too cold. I can't live stream in the cold. But I want to thank Rush Fan and C-Gem and For Reals for your super chats. I want to thank all the channel members. I want to thank Autumn Alluring over on PayPal for their PayPal donation. Much appreciated. Thank you all for your support. Yes, indeed. Mystic Transit's a good channel. I like him. And yeah, what more can I say? Here we are, Chinatown, 8th Avenue. After this, we go underground, and we lose the signal. This station has cool art. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Have a great Brooklyn day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. And yes, pets are allowed on the subway, just as long as you have them in a carrier. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.